I initially, when he started explaining, I thought maybe they have technical issue. That's the reason why you've been blanked out. But looking at it, but when the problem happens, also they did not even try to resolve the issue. We have to go out of our way to resolve the issue. Listen, I've just received a call from my investor. He said he's got massive problem with his Airbnb property. So if you want to know how to overcome obstacles and problems with Airbnb properties, you want to stay and watch this video until the end. These are the mentorship I do for people that pay me thousands of pounds to mentor them. So you're going to have a little bit of an insight of how I mentor my investors. Let's get to it. So tell me, what's the problem we're having?
Okay, it's in connection with what I've already told you earlier. With the company that gave me the property.
Yeah.
Yeah. I explained. I explained to you that everything is just looped together.
Yeah.
Sorry to use this scenario, but it's just for me to be able to make you understand what I'm saying.
Go for it.
Just like we came for your course. Then after your course, we now enrolled for mentorship. So that was how their own was.
Yeah.
Okay. I paid for the course, about £800. Then the course was to teach us the Airbnb business.
Yeah.
Rental SA business. Yes. So they gave us link, gave us access to video and everything. And after listening on everything in the course, they give me certificate. Then every day they organize live coaching for us. 5 sessions, yes. Then after which it was in the live session, they now introduce the Capital Club, which in your own now is the mentorship package.
Yeah.
But their own now is, to me now that I understand property very well, it's all about deal sourcing.
Yes.
For them to give you deal. So we pay approximately £6,000.
Wow. Okay.
For a lifetime getting of deals. Then they now added that you have chances for discussing with an expert and all the rest.
Yeah.
So with all this long story, so all I'm saying is now after 3 months, it took almost 3 months for them to now give me this Liverpool property.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and everything was looking like it still belongs, this property is one of their own properties.
Yeah.
They have just handed over to
Yeah, that's what we thought initially, yes.
Yes. So even though it's now a different company, a different company name. Now it is this same company that has a cleaning and maintenance company, a company that does cleaning and maintenance. It's still that same, under the same name.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like they are looking like an agency managing that have gotten the property for rent to rent on rent to rent this thing from the landlord, and they also have their cleaning and their cleaning and maintenance.
Yeah.
So now they gave me this property, and then somehow I was using them for cleaning maintenance.
Yeah.
So now the thing is, since after you advised me when those issues came up, landlord contacted me and all the rest. Yeah. So when they replied me telling me that I only have 2 options. It's either I go ahead with the landlord, or they will give me another property that is like the one they already gave me.
Yeah.
So which I discussed with you, and then we concluded that as we discuss with the landlord and on a fairer rent deal, especially since he wants me to improve his property.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't even go to contact the landlord. After replying to them, I was hoping that they will handle things. It was almost 1 month or plus later.
Yeah.
And this landlord came back to me again. A kind of, where am I now? Am I taking the property or not? So I now use the opportunity to now discuss that advice you gave me with him. Now, which at the end of the day, he now agreed on taking 1,175 instead of the 1,002. initially. So I now wrote an email to this company telling them this landlord came back to me and this is what we have agreed. So which means I'm going by the first option they gave me, that I will continue with the landlord.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing anything wrong with all these things. So, and all these things happened in August.
Yeah.
Now, for some reasons, now that I have this thing, I was like looking out for materials, you know. So I now observe that I've been deleted from all their platform, anything that has to do with them.
What?
I've been deleted, anything that has to do with them. Even a lady, Gabriela, that they assigned to me to follow me up, to make sure I'm going to do well in the business, is not reachable. The experts, Airbnb experts, they once gave me contacts to also watch. Everything disappeared. My certificates, the video, everything wiped out. You know.
Even your access has been deleted. Everything.
Everything. If I log in now, it's just blank page. I'm not going to see any material, no video, nothing. My certificates, everything is just a blank page. And then I've written to them, they didn't reply. Even when I wrote to them to tell them about the landlord something, they didn't reply. Even the life coaching, and I say, yes, that's true. I've not been getting notification on life coaching. And I saw that the last life notification I got was in August. Meaning this thing was done in August. Okay, now to add, there was a time, sometime about that same August, that they wrote to me. I just saw a debit from my account. And I was surprised. So I wrote to them, why are they debiting my account? They said there is a new policy that every year we'll pay subscription of 247. So I reminded them that I'm a member of Capital Club, lifetime, as they said. That's one. Secondly, I'm not even up to a year. You are debiting my account on the other. So that as a lifetime member, I'm not supposed to do this. So they apologized and refunded. So after all those things, I'm now noticing that even the Facebook group, they make sure they wipe out everything. Now, I'm now seeing the same effect on the people on this cleaning, because they are the ones cleaning for me. But in another company name. Now the cleaners told me they are not going to be cleaning for me again.
Wow. Oh, sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to draw your attention to a guide I've just created. This guide is for you if you're looking to start and scale in property investment, and you've got questions that you want to ask in order to start your property investment. This guide is the ultimate guide to start and scale in property investment journey. I talk about the different type of investment strategies. I also discuss the 11 ways you can raise finance to make any property no money down deals, and the type of properties to buy in order to generate a serious return in your investment. And I'm giving this book away for completely free of charge, no string attached, nothing, absolutely free. Click the link on the description of this video to get your free guide now. We've only got a limited number of these copies available as well, so click the link to get your guide now. Let's get back to our video.
And they are not going to be cleaning for me. And then they are telling me that it's because they told me when I told them that I'm expecting a guest today, guest of 18. They said they will start charging me £2 per towel for more than eight towels. And I said, okay, no problem. I can understand the economy, no problem. I've accepted it. But let it take effect from after this one. Because I've been working with the old price. So they started telling me they will not do it, that what I'm paying does not cover. They are not going to do it. And I told them that, okay, if you are not going to do it, no problem. But remember that you are the one who gave me this price. And this property belongs to you, meaning you are fully aware that this property sleeps 18 people. And you gave me that fixed price, and that is how you work. So how come all of a sudden you are changing the price? And I've told you, okay, I've accepted, but allow this one to go. Let me so I can factor it in other ones. Okay, there's no problem. I'll still go ahead with it. And then they were even telling me something as if I left 3 sets of beddings and towels. Every everything times 3, 18 times 3, 36, 36, 36. And then you are coming to ask me if I have 18 towel. Are you telling me I've lost all my towels or what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the next reply I got is that they are not going to be cleaning for me anymore, which is where I am now.
Okay. Yeah, carry on.
Then on Airbnb, I suddenly noticed that I've not been getting any booking. And I said, let me test as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
So as a guest, I can't see my property. I'm telling you, on the available dates, I cannot see my property. And I've called Airbnb several times. I've been on this matter going to a month now.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that wants to book my property, even if you are coming to my postcode, you will not see my property.
Okay. So basically, I initially, when he started explaining, I thought maybe they have technical issue. That's the reason why you've been blanked out. But looking at it, even the cleaners don't want to be working with you. It's bizarre, right? They should not be doing that. If they break the law, if you break the law somehow that you're not aware about, they need to bring that to your attention, right? Or if you do something that's outside of their terms, they need to bring that to your attention. Like what I did this morning with that deal, right? You explain it to me. I said, fine, not a problem. You understand? So they need to bring it to your attention. But based on what you've explained to me here, they give you the green light to speak to the landlord. Am I correct?
Yes.
And you are now dealing with the landlord directly, right? And when the problem happens, they wanted to offer you another deal, right?
Yes.
Am I correct?
Like when I was analyzing it with my wife today, my wife is now saying that could it be that they wanted me to come back to them to say, okay, I'm going with the landlord's option. They will now discuss with the landlord.
Well, they should have tell you that.
Yes.
Right? They should have told you, look, now you've agreed this with the landlord, let me go and deal with this with the landlord and come back to you. Right? That's how Bah Properties would have done it. Right? Fine. But now, if they've given you the go-ahead and the landlord contacted you directly, you've agreed a deal, you've told them, if they did not want you to do anything with the landlord, they should have, okay, fine, thanks for letting me know this. I will go with the landlord and speak to the landlord and get this contract done. Right? But when the problem happens also, they did not even try to resolve the issue. We have to go out of our way to resolve the issue. So what I would like you to do is to draft an email, send it to them with your concern, right? Remind them about your lifetime access. Remind them about what they promised they will deliver. And remind them that also on that email that you did tell them about the landlord. So you were under the impression that it's okay for you to deal with the landlord directly. So therefore, you instruct them to give you the access again, put you back in all the groups to ensure that you are part of the community until at least your contract expires with them. I'm reminding them that also you've got lifetime access to the platform. They should not be doing that to you, by the way, right? They should have never done that. And when the problem happens with the landlord, they should have intervened, right? Clearly, they did not intervene because they're not direct with the landlord. They're with a second party, right? So they would have to go to you, come to you, go to the second party, and then the second party goes to the landlord. So I see no reason why that would have happened. So if it's happened now, do that email, send it out to them, give them 24 to 48 working hours to get back to us. If they don't, we'll take the necessary action. Okay? So the second thing that we need to do we have guests tonight, today, or do we currently have the guest?
I have guests coming in this night, today.
Okay, how many guests are they?
18.
18. Do we have the towels, beddings, everything in the property?
Yeah, they already did it. They are saying that when these guests leave now, they are no longer working. Meaning, the one they've done, that's where they are stopping.
Fine. Okay. So now this gives us a bit of time. How long are these guests staying for?
It's 2 nights.
2 nights. Okay. So what you now want to do? Contact. You remember?
Yes.
Got access to cleaners, and also have Airbnbs that she got access to cleaners. Right? contact those two people. They are Liverpool based. They may be able to help you. Okay? And there is another gentleman that has a property in Liverpool. What's his name? If you go to our group, you would also have access to those people. They will give you their cleaners. So let's prepare for when they move out. Okay? And send that email out. And the beauty of it, we're working together. So the next thing we want to do, if the property is not on Airbnb, is to book Gavin after the holiday to relist the property on your own. Yeah, you understand?
No, I don't.
Okay, you know right now your property is only on booking.com, right? I would assume.
No. My property has always been on Facebook and on booking.com and Airbnb.
So, but you said Airbnb is no longer there because you search for it, you can't find it.
Oh, that's what I'm explaining to you is that everything is okay. The property is live on Airbnb. Everything is working well. But a guest cannot see the property.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you need to go then and reactivate it. Maybe it's on, but the calendar is closed. Yeah.
It's not deactivated. It's live. Even when I called the first customer support I called, said everything is okay. I told her, oh yeah, I'd like to book my listing. You will never see my property. Everything is live. So it was the third customer care after like 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
That now saw that there is a restriction. As you can see a restriction.
Mm-hmm.
That she's going to escalate it. That a special team will handle it. I said okay, and I could see the progress from my Airbnb platform.
Okay.
I could see the progress of the case.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've been waiting. The status of the case is that it has been assigned to a specialized agent.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been waiting for that specialized agent for almost 4 days now. Only for another agent to come this morning to write on the same thread, asking me what the problem is, which I've explained again. So I'm now wondering, because these guys we are dealing with, somehow, when I was seeing all their contacts, all the people they are linking me with, everything has to do with Airbnb. So I was now wondering, could this also be linked to them?
No, so what would have happened? They would have restricted your property. That's the reason why I said you need to go into your account to see if there's any restriction there. Right?
From my end, there's no restriction.
Okay, if there's no restriction, did we not have any guests that have complained, gave us one review or stuff like that? Nothing like that?
No, nothing happened. Nothing.
Okay, so what we want to do now basically is just to stay the course. Let's wait to see what Airbnb will do about it. Right? Because it's holiday right now, it might be a bit slow. But after the holiday, give them a week after the holiday. If it's not been sorted out, we can kill the property on Airbnb and relist a new one. The only problem we'd have is the reviews. We will lose the good reviews, right? But end of the day, it's no better for us to have it on. We're not getting bookings from it. Okay, let's give them a week after the holiday and see where we are with it. And are you the one who created the Airbnb account?
Yeah, I did it together with Gavin.
Okay, so what you want to do, you can remove them from it. Okay? Remove them from it so that you know that they're not going to touch that property again. And you go to booking.com also, you remove them as users. Okay? So they don't do anything silly.
So I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean by remove them.
You know, you said help you created the Airbnb property, right? On Airbnb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you've given access to those people on it, right?
No.
So we have not given them access either.
No, they don't have anything to do with it. I'm the one that will be managing the whole thing.
Right, okay. So the only thing they may have done is to say this person is doing this to this property illegally. Right? That's the only thing they may do. I don't think they would have done that, but if they did, then obviously you have a contract to show you are allowed to do what you're doing. If they haven't got access to your account, they can't restrict it. The only way they can restrict your account is if someone reported that property is not yours, you're advertising it wrongly. Then they will put a restriction on it until further investigation. Okay? If they haven't done that, let Airbnb do their research. Let them find out why it was restricted and eventually resolve the issue, right? And obviously keep an eye on it. Make sure your calendar is open, it's not locked or blocked, and ensure that you're monitoring it on a daily basis. And let's give them a week after the holiday and see where we are with that.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
But what they've done, don't forget to send that email, right? If you want me to review the email, write it, send it to me. I will review it for you before you send it. If I need to tweak anything, I will tweak it then and you will then send it.
Okay, sir.
Now, also, this is a learning curve for us now. As I was saying, not everybody is genuine, right? You cannot pay these people £6,000 only for them to treat you this way. You could not get a property from them. The one you got was a wrong one, and you only had one from it. You did not benefit from their education, nothing like that. There's so many con artists going out there doing stuff like this. Thankfully, we are together. As I said, I'm here to support you, guide you along your way. You know, just pretend that doesn't happen. Keep moving. As I said, don't allow the noises to distract you. You've got this new Airbnb now. Let's get it all set up and running. Let's get that going. We keep pushing. All this will be part of our journey to tell people about how we got to where we are, right? Stay focused. Do what you're doing. We need our COS. Let's concentrate on that. Send that email. Give them 48 hours to reply. If they don't, we're going to take the necessary action against them.
Okay, sir.
Right. Good. So how are we getting on with the new Airbnb? How far have we got on?
It was just yesterday that I went to meet with Rhoda there, and she gave me the key.
Okay.
Yeah. So I sent message to her today that she should get the agreement so that we can sign it.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely sign the agreement straight away. Don't wait. If you happen to get it today, sign it today, so the landlord do not have cold feet. You know, landlords change their mind in the last minute, right?
She already signed with the landlord, collected with it from the landlord.
All right. So what agreement are you gonna sign then? Is it with you and her?
Yes.
So she's giving you the property then, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I see. It makes sense. Okay, make sure you've got that agreement with her then, signed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Let me know how it goes. If you've got videos, send it to me. So I will give a bit of feedback on it.
Okay, I'll forward the videos to you now.
All right, not a problem. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful new year.
Okay, you too, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye. Hey, go guys. This is what you do. You know, like there's so many property training companies out there, property coaches or property educational platforms that think we're gonna help you do XYZ, we're gonna do that. Not all of them do it. Not everybody is genuine. Make sure you know what you're getting into before you get to do whatever you're going to be doing with these people. This is a bright warning for you. So they've took his money, they've deleted all his access, they couldn't help him get a property, nothing like that. Right, the only properties he was able to get is the one I worked with him on to get, and then obviously we're working on another one. Study the people that you want to get your training from. They need to be genuine, authentic, willing to help you get you to where you want to be, not to ruin your situation. So it's a massive learning curve here, massive lesson. If you're lucky to have watched this video until the end and you know this message now, keep your eye open. Go to the right people to help you with your training. If you think I'm a perfect fit, click the link on this description below. Book yourself for a one-to-one with one of my consultants to learn whether you're a perfect fit. We don't work with everybody. We work with people that we see perfect fit to help them use property as a vehicle to make passive recurring income. And by the way, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to learn about how to make, manage, and multiply income through my channel, click on this video now to learn how you can start your property investment journey. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.